Namaste, welcome to Gentle Yoga. My name is Shelley. Come to a comfortable seat to begin. Take a moment to straighten through the spine, relax the shoulders down the back. Begin to gaze down the tip of the nose. Take a few breaths here just on your own, bringing yourself into the present, into your own body, and into your own breath. You don't need any special props for practice today. However, if there's anything you'd like to use, feel free to have them with you by your mats. And I encourage you to practice according to your conditions. I'll offer variations and modifications, but you know your body best. So if something's not appropriate for you, you can just skip that pose. Beginning now to lengthen the breath. Over the next 4 or 5 rounds, just letting each breath become a beat longer than the previous. When you've found a nice, full, and deep, comfortable breath, let that be your breath for practice today. Anytime you notice your mind travel to some other place or your breath change, find this breath once again, and I'll remind you as well. Let's start out from right here, from seated today, and warm up some of the joints. Starting with the neck, start to circle your head in one direction. Be gentle with yourself. Be kind with your body. Go as slow as you like. And take any size circle. It can be on the smaller or larger side, up to you. Also, if more appropriate for your neck, you can take half circles, rolling the chin from shoulder to shoulder on the front side of the body. And now reversing your circles, going the other direction. Or if you are taking half circles, you can take the other half to the circle, rolling the ears from shoulder to shoulder on the back side of the body. Again, going at your own pace, taking your size circles. Bring the head back to neutral, chin parallel with the floor. From here, begin to nod the head, just slowly up and down. Lift the chin, tuck the chin, back and forth. Opening more now the front and the back of the neck. Of course, the front when you lift the chin, and the back of the neck when you tuck the chin. Bring the head back to neutral, and this time turning the head from side to side. Looking over each shoulder. Getting into the sides of the neck, creating length down the opposite side of the neck from where you're looking. So when you look to the left, stretching the right, and vice versa. Returning your chin to center, lower the right ear towards the right shoulder. Option to rest the right hand onto the left shoulder, just encouraging the shoulder to stay down away from the ear. Breathe into the left side of the neck, into that shoulder. And then come up and switch. Drop the left ear to the shoulder. Option to place the left hand on the right shoulder. No need to press down, just let it rest there gently. That's enough. Come back up through the center. Taking now a few shoulder shrugs. If you've taken any classes with me prior, you'll know that I love these. They're some of my favorite. They feel so good. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders up by your ears, and then this is the best part. Exhale, let them drop. Coordinate that with your breath. Inhale, squeeze up. Exhale, sigh, and let the shoulders drop. So empty everything out. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release. A couple more. One more. Good. Hopefully now the shoulders feel a little lower on the back. Start to circle your wrists. You can circle them away from each other or towards each other. We'll end up doing both ways. These are such good exercise for keeping the wrists lubricated, flexible, limber, and then change the direction of your circles. And then flexing and extending the wrist. So flexing, the palm comes down towards the inside of the forearm, and then extending, the back of the hand coming towards the back of the forearm. And you just go back and forth like that. This is a nice stretch. For the forearms, again, it's very beneficial to the wrist, but this action gets into the forearm. And that's really where the most muscles are that we use in typing, using the phone, other devices. So the muscles there, they enjoy the stretch. Good. Relax your wrists. Just bring your hands onto your knees. If you need to change your feet, go ahead. We're going to do just a couple more things here. Starting with some hip circles. Just go in either direction. Starting out small with the circles, going at your own pace. There's no rush. And as you get going, maybe building the size of your circle, maybe going a little faster. It's up to you. You have the freedom to kind of feel and experiment with these. Bring yourself back up tall in the center and go the other way. Again, start out a little smaller, a little slower with the circles. And as you'd like, if you'd like, making the circles larger and going a little faster. One more round. And coming up to the center, sitting tall. Last thing here for now, twist to your right side. Just walk the right hand behind you and cross the left hand over. Sit up tall, turn at the ribs and the shoulders. Return through center and twist to your left side. Sit up tall, Turn at the ribs, chest, shoulders. And release through the center. Make your way now onto hands and knees. Tabletop position. Shoulders over the wrists and hips over the knees. Extend your right leg behind. Tuck the toes under so you're on the ball of the foot. And then rock a few times forward and back. Should feel good after sitting there for a while. The next time you rock back, hold, pressing out through the right heel. Feel the stretch into the calf, the back of the ankle. And then rock yourself forward, return the right knee and switch. Left leg behind. Tuck the toes under so you're on the ball of the foot and rock a couple times. Forward and back. The next time you rock back, hold. Reach out through the heel, feel the stretch into the ankle and the calf. And return to tabletop. If you'd like, release the tops of the feet down to the floor. And we'll do some cow and cat stretches, coordinating movement with the breath. Inhale into cow. Lift your head and your tail. Let the belly drop down. Exhale, cat. Tuck your chin and tail, round your spine up to the ceiling. And just keep going. You can go on your own with these. Just follow your own breath. Remember the inhale, move you through cow pose. And the exhales to cat with a rounded back. Come through another cat stretch, round the back. And then return tabletop position. From here, take a child's pose. Walk the big toes together. Send knees out wide. Reach the seat back towards the heels. Walk the fingertips and the crown forward. Lower the forehead down. Press into the palms enough that the arms engage and the forearms lift off the mat. Walk the hands towards the right side. To start, leave the hands parallel to one another. Feel heavy in your left feet. And just breathe along the left rib cage. Then, if you would like, walk the left hand closer to the right, or even let it rest on top, a little bit deeper, bigger stretch. And now come through the center and walk yourself over to the left. Again, feel heavy in the seat. Press out through your right feet. Start with the hands parallel. Take a couple of breaths there. Option to walk the right hand closer or to even let it rest on top of the left hand. Come back to the center. Stay here another breath. Get a little longer in the spine. Walk the fingertips any amount further. Big breath in and out. Return onto hands and knees. And from here, preparing for a downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the feet high. Move the chest back towards the thighs and take any organic movement you'd like. Pedaling the feet or shaking out the head. You may also take downward dog at a wall. Place the palms to the wall. Walk the feet back enough that the arms can be straight, and you can move the chest down through the arms. The exact same pose stretches the same areas, but is easier on the wrists, as well as keeps you from turning completely in an inverted position. So if you have any reason not to go upside down, the dog at the wall is a great option. And then everyone return to a child's pose. Big toes together and knees out wide. And take another variation of child's pose from here. So activate the arms, press to the palms with the forearms lift. Thread your left arm under the right. Rest the outside of the left shoulder to your mat, and you can also rest your left ear to the mat. Keep the right arm walking forward. Feel a little stretch now on the outside of the left shoulder. You can send your breath there. Slowly return yourself through the center. Stay here a breath. And going to the other side, thread the right arm under the left. The palm will face up. Rest the outside of the right shoulder down, and you can rest the right ear as well. Right ear or temple. Getting into the outside of the right shoulder. You can send your breath there. Slowly return to traditional child's pose and take one more good breath. Coming forward onto hands and knees and returning one more time to a downward facing dog. Press into the palms, tuck the toes, lift the feet. Send the chest in the direction of the thighs. You can take any movement with the legs, bending one or both knees, lifting and lowering the heels. And of course, you can take the variation again at the wall, if that's working for you today. Preparing to come down. Return to child's pose. This time, bring the knees together, thighs together. Bring the forehead down and rest the arms by your side. Turn the palms to face up. You can let the shoulders round towards the mat. And make your way back to tabletop position. Hands shoulder width apart. And as you come up, extend the legs so they're once again shoulder or hip width apart rather. And stretch the toes. Just tuck the toes under. We stretched them a little bit before, but we're going to give them one more good stretch. So tuck the toes under. This may be enough, but to increase the stretch, just start to shift the weight back. Go to your point where you feel a good stretch, but in a way that you can hold and breathe. If you ever lose the breath in a yoga pose, that's a sign you've gone a bit far. Back off enough that you can find your breath once again. Okay. Come forward, tabletop, turn the tops of the feet to the floor. Come down onto your forearms. They're in kind of a awkward tabletop. An unlevel tabletop. Feet is high, forearms are down. And we'll take the same cow and cat action from here. Inhale, lift the head and the tail. Exhale, round the back. So you are in a bit of a different shape, so you may feel it a little bit differently. Back and forth with your own breath. Notice here when you round the back, how the shoulder blades move apart, stretching the backs of the shoulders. Couple more of these. And one more, inhaling to your cow. Exhaling to your cat variation, rounding the back. Return to neutral spine, your tabletop on your forearm. And from here, coming to puppy dog pose. Leave your feet where it is, the feet above the knees. Walk the hands forward as you would in child's pose and lower the forehead onto your mat. Feel the spine long, from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. If you're more flexible here, you can work to bring the chin to the floor, but just if that happens fairly easily, no need to force anything. So watch me for the next. This can be a little bit tricky of a transition. I'm going to slide through the arms, following your nose, and come into Sphinx. Give it a try. It takes a few times to master, so if it doesn't look pretty, don't worry about it. That's the benefit to practicing at home. No one else knows. So for the Sphinx pose, be on your forearm, shoulders over elbows, tops of the feet down, legs long. Take a moment to hang your head and shake it from side to side like you were shaking it no. Feel your neck nice and long and nice and loose. Keep those two qualities now as you start to look across the floor and up the wall. Neck long on all sides. Broaden through the collarbones. Pull your heart forward through the arms. And then become still, like a statue. Coming down to rest in what's called baby resting pose. Lay your left ear to the floor. Send your right arm and your right leg to the side, each bending at 90 degrees. You look a little bit like you're scaling the side of a building, like Spider-Man. I'm standing so you can see, but of course you're doing it on your belly. It should be comfortable. So if you need to adjust anything to make yourself more comfortable, please do. It's a resting pose. And then come back to the center. Sphinx pose once again on the forearms. Be sure the shoulders are above the elbows. Look forward and draw the heart through the arms. Gonna add on some leg lifts this time. Point the right toes, keeping the legs straight. Start to lift the leg away from the floor. Think about lengthening the leg just as much as lifting the leg. Pretend I'm behind you. I have hold of your calf and I'm extending your leg out long. Tones up the glutes and the hamstrings. Good. Relax. You can shake out the hips. And then the other side, point your left toes, keeping the leg straight. Send the leg off the floor. Remember to lengthen the leg. The length gives you the space to perhaps lift a little higher. But it really doesn't matter how high the leg is going as long as you're using the glutes to lift and the hamstrings, toning up the back of the leg. Relax. Taking the baby resting pose on the other side. Turn your right ear to the floor. Bring your left arm and leg off to the side. They each bend to 90 degrees. Your right arm and right leg are just long beside you. Again, if you need to make any little adjustments so the body is more comfortable, go ahead. It's a resting pose. Be comfortable and relaxed. Come back to the center once again, taking this time a low cobra. So hands come under the shoulders. Again, legs long, tops of the feet down. Squeeze the elbows in by your ribs and begin to curl the spine, lift the chest without using your arms. You don't lift very high. You can challenge yourself by floating the hands. Squeeze the shoulder blades together onto the back. Hug the elbows to the ribs. This pose strengthens the back and opens across the heart center. Release. Come into a child's pose. Again, keep the knees together. Reach the seat to the heels and rest the arms by your side. Come up and find a tall seat once again. We'll do some arm raises from here, coordinating again the movement with the breath. Start with the arms by your side. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. If you can, join the palms and look up. Exhale, return the arms by your side. Return the chin to neutral. And we'll go again. Inhale, sweep out and up. Exhale, the arms down. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, arms down. Two more. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, down. This next time, inhale, sweep everything up and pause. Exhale into eagle arm. Send the right arm under the left. The shoulders are tight. Work the hands onto the shoulders so you look like you're giving yourself a hug. Otherwise, bring the backs of the hands together, or if the shoulders are more flexible, take the palms together. Draw the forearms forward or the elbows if you're in this variation. Feel the shoulder blades drawing apart from one another on the back of the body. Then begin to lift the elbows, lift the chest, the chin, look up. Take a good breath here. Coming through center, draw the elbows down towards the chest. If you are in the variation I'm in, start to angle the forearms towards the front, in front of you. Tuck your chin and round your back. Again here, feel the shoulder blades pulling apart. Return up through the center. Unwind the arms. Shake out the shoulders. And then coming back to the arm raises. Inhale, sweep out and up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, reach out and up. If you can, join the palms and lift the chin. Exhale, arms down, chin to neutral. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. On this last one, pause at the top. Inhale up. Exhale, coming into eagle. Wrap the left arm underneath. So first option, hands to the shoulders. Second option, backs of the hands coming close. It might be something more like this. Third option, palms touching. Draw the forearms and elbows forward. And then lift the elbows, lift the chest, the chin. Take a full breath here. Return through the center. Draw the elbows down. Angle the forearms in front. Tuck your chin and round your back. Separate the shoulder blades. Come back up through the center. Unwind and shake out the shoulders. Plant your right hand beside you. Reach your left arm up and over. Feel heavy in your left feet. There's a tendency, because you're reaching across, for the feet to come up with you. Remain rooted in the left feet and stretch. Open the ribs. Coming up, change sides. Plant the left hand, reach the right arm up and over. Feel heavy this time in your right feet. Create space between the ribs and breathe. Come up slow. Walk the hands around behind the back. Draw the elbows together. Bring the shoulder blades closer this time. Broaden across the chest. Lift the chest and the chin. And then coming up tall, walk the hands forward. kind of like a child's pose. Reach out through the feet, but walk forward with the crown and the fingertips. Walk yourself up. Switch the cross of your legs to the opposite legs in front, and we'll just repeat those last two poses. Walk the hands behind, bring the elbows close, the hands close. Lift your chest and your chin. Come up through center and walk the hands forward. Feel heavy in the feet, long in the spine. Come up slow. Stretch the legs out in front. Tap the knees a couple times. You can massage the knees. The seated forward fold. Start with the knees really bent. Take a good bend in the knees. And then reach up tall. And with a long spine, fold over the legs. Rest the abdomen onto the thighs. Hold whatever works best. Feet, ankles, calves. And then draw the chest forward. Reach the head towards the feet. As long as the chest and the thighs remain together, you can take some of the bend out of your knees. Most importantly, though, is the length in the back. Breathe up and down the spine. Reach out beyond the feet, stretch up, lower your hands. Shavasana is a variation of the previous pose. Fold the right foot anywhere inside of the left leg. Reach up tall, turn slightly so that you can fold directly over the extended leg, chest over the thigh. Again, bend this knee if you need. Reach the top of the head towards the foot. Extend through the arms, reach up through center. Lower the hands, change your legs. The left foot anywhere inside of the right leg. Reach up tall, turn slightly to the right so you can fold directly chest over the thigh. You may need to bend the knee. Reach the spine long, head towards the foot. Extend through the arms, come up. Lower the hands, Asana. Take the soles of the feet together. Leave the heels forward. Create a diamond shape to the inside of the legs. Grab onto the feet. Draw the heart through the arm. And start to fold forward. If you can, bring the elbows forward with you. Eventually, the forearms coming in front of the shins. Come up slowly. Use the hands to walk yourself up tall. Draw the knees together and give yourself a hug. Wrap the forearm to the shins. Pull the chest to the thighs. Squeeze everything in. Tuck the chin. Big squeeze. Relax. Stretch the legs forward once again, taking a nice twist. Either place the right foot to the inside of the extended leg or to the outside. That's asking a little more of the hips. So if you're tight there, or if you feel like you're off balance, keep the foot inside. The twist is really the same. It's just different leg positioning. And then right hand behind you, keep it close. Send the left elbow over the knee, or it can come around in front as well. Twist the torso, turn the ribs, turn the shoulders. See something behind you. One more breath. Twist to your deepest. Then return forward and change the cross of your leg. So this time, left foot either inside or to the outside of the extended leg. Left hand behind and right arm comes across. Straighten through the spine. Turn the ribs, the shoulders. See behind. One more breath, twist any amount more. Then release forward and come onto your back. The Maha stretch. Bring the legs together. Interlace the fingers with the index fingers extended. This is known as Kali Mudra. Reach the arms overhead. Point the toes. Stretch on your inhale from fingertips to toes, the full length of the body. And then exhale, stay here, relax. I'm gonna do it again, this time flexing the feet. Inhale and stretch, reach through the heels. Exhale, stay in this shape, but let it all relax. One more time, once again, pointing the toes. Inhale, stretch to your deepest of the three. Exhale, relax. Return the arms by your side. Hug the right knee in towards your chest. Give it a good squeeze. Option from here to round the back, pulling the nose in towards the knee. Otherwise, leave the head down. Return the head to the floor and release the right leg. Other side, bring the left knee in. You could grab the back of the thigh or the shin. Pull the thigh in towards the rib cage, squeezing the abdomen. And then option to round the back. Pull the nose in towards the knee. Return the head to the floor and release the left leg down. Bring both knees into the chest. Take the back of the thighs or the shins. Keep the spine and the back of the head to the floor for now. Concentrate on pulling the thighs in towards the rib cage. Use your arm strength. This is good for the organs of digestion, compressing there. And then same option, either keeping the head down. That's best if you have any conditions going on in the neck, or option to round the back, lift the head, squeeze everything in like a little ball. Return the head to the floor. Place the feet behind your feet. Feet hips width apart, feet parallel. Turn the palms to the floor beside you for moving bridge. Coordinating the movement with the breath. Inhale, peel your spine up away from the floor, one vertebrae at a time. Exhale, reverse your way down, returning vertebrae by vertebrae. And just keep going a few rounds, move with your breath. Inhales roll you up. The exhales roll you down. Keep it going. One more time. Use your inhales to roll up and your exhale to roll down. Hug the knees to the chest and rock a couple times from side to side. Set the feet to your mat. Reach the right leg up to the ceiling. Grab hold behind the thigh. Keep the shoulders relaxed so the shoulders are down to the mat. And just a couple times, bend and straighten the leg. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. This next time, keep the leg straight. Extend through the back of the leg. Reach out through the heel. If it's available, encourage the leg a little closer towards the chest. Another good breath. And then cross the right ankle onto the left knee. Stay right here for a moment. Flex your right foot and press the right knee gently away from your chest. If this is a good stretch, you're liking how things are going, stay here. Another option is to bring the legs towards you. Interlace behind the left thigh. Pull the left leg towards you as you keep opening the right knee away. Another breath. And then return the left foot down, unwind. Keep the right foot planted, right knee bent. Take the left leg up to the ceiling. Grab behind the thigh today. Keep the shoulders relaxed to the floor. And just a few times, bend the knee, straighten the leg. Bend and straighten. Couple more. This next time, keep the leg straight. Extend through the back side of the leg. And if it's available, encourage the leg closer into the chest. Breathe. Keeping the breath flowing freely will actually help the pose to be more comfortable. When you hold the breath, the muscles constrict, they tighten, making it less beneficial and less pleasant. Another good breath. And now cross the left foot onto the right knee. Press the left knee away from you. Be sure to flex the left foot. Again, you can stay right here or draw the legs towards you, clasp behind the right thigh. Encourage the right leg towards you as you encourage the left knee away from you. Release the legs down, unwind. Keep the knees bent. Our last active pose is a spinal twist. Walk the arms out from your sides. Lower the knees to the left. Face your chin towards the right shoulder and close down the eyes. Slowly bring it all through the center. Then go to the other side. Lower the knees to the right. Face the left shoulder. Close the eyes. Come back to center. Final Shavasana. Extend the legs. Keep some space between the legs. Relax the arms away from the sides and face the palms up. Close the eyes. And spend a minute or two going through relaxing the body and then resting a little while longer in quiet. Beginning with the left foot. Send all your attention there. Encouraging the left foot to release, to let go. The left leg, heavy with relaxation. And the left hip, completely relaxed, no tension. Concentrate now at the right foot. Suggest that it relax, release, let go. The right leg and the right hip. No tension, completely relaxed. Now the left hand, relaxing the arm and shoulder. Right hand, right arm, and the shoulder. Feel the back side of the body now heavy with relaxation. The abdomen and the chest light, loose. The neck, back of the head, top of the head, and now the face, relaxed. Release through the jaw, the temples, and the forehead. Feel the eyebrows pulling apart and the eyelids relax. Rest in total relaxation. No more thoughts, no sensation. Leave the breath by itself. Leave the body by itself. Preparing to come out of relaxation. Feel the breath once again. Feel the physical body, fingers and toes, wrists and ankles, arms, legs, and all the rest. Come to a full body stretch. Bend the knees, turn to either side. Pause there. And then press yourself up to a comfortable seat. We'll close practice with the mantra Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hands to heart center. Breathe in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. I wish you peace, health, and happiness. Thank you for sharing your practice today. Namaste.